Hey folks, I want to quickly talk about motorcycle riding gears, or specifically the motorcycle riding jackets for riding in the hot weather. Um, I live in Miami, Florida, and as you know, my city is actually super windy. Sorry, not windy. Super humid and really hot during summer times. Um, so the temperature might not be um, as high as you think compared to Texas, where I used to live. Um, but the humidity alone, when during the summertime, is always like over 80-90%, sometimes 100%. And that itself creates a very uncomfortable riding experience. So I just recently, about few months ago, started commuting on my motorcycle. I first got a Triumph Sprint RS, and now I actually have a Kawasaki Z1000 that I use to commute daily. Um, of course, I wanted to get some proper protective gear because, as you know, Miami, it's not one of the friendliest cities for motorcycle riding because of all the crazy drivers around. So definitely, I want some good protection. And the problem arises when I was trying to decide which protective gear to get, especially my motorcycle riding jackets. I actually compared quite a few jacket options, and I have actually settled to just about like two kinds of jackets. So one is the one in the middle, behind or under Sesame. This is actually a mesh jacket. So as you can see, the material, it's mostly mesh with some nylon constructions on the areas that during a fall you'll be sliding. Um, and I got this Joe Rocket, I think it's Phoenix 5.0. This jacket works very decent, and this, I would have to say, if you're using a mesh jacket, it's probably the best jacket for summer riding. But in terms of protection, it's gonna be behind my second choice, which is my leather jackets. As you can see, I have two leather jackets. So this one, it's from Fly. I think it's their Fly Epics leather jacket for street riding, and I actually just got this one not long ago. And the reason I got this one is because of one major thing is the color. So during summer riding in Miami, you'll definitely want something lighter colored, like this one. And second, this leather jacket have a very nice perforation on the chest area and on almost the entire arm area, as well as on the back area. So right here, it's all perforated leather, and this is 1.4 to 1.2 millimeter thickness leather. It's perfect for street riding, and I don't race, I don't do wheelies, I just ride on the street during traffic time. So this is gonna be my main jacket for if sometimes I want a little bit more protection for during riding. And this is my daily riding gear. So the mesh jacket I use quite a lot in extreme hot summer days. When the weather gets unbearable, I'll probably put the mesh jacket on. And over here I have my Alpinestar. I think this is their older model, the GTR, something like that. I forgot the model number, but this is their almost top of the line street riding jacket. And in terms of leather build quality, the Alpinestar is way better than the Fly. But then the problem with Alpinestar is it actually uses all the 1.4 millimeter leather all around, so it's super thick. It's got perforation, but it's barely there. So and this, I would have to say, this is great for during off summer seasons in Miami, You want slight perforation for airflow. And then during off summer seasons, you know, the Miami is not as humid, so it doesn't matter much if I'm wearing a thicker leather jacket. And of course, this is going to offer the best protection for street riding in the hot, humid summer weather. Downside, of course, one is a color. It's a black color, so if you're riding in the sun, it's going to get pretty toasty fairly quickly. So compare this one to my Alpinestar, sorry, to my Fly. I think in terms of the safety, of course, the mesh jacket is going to offer the least amount of safety because it's mesh. It's very, very light, and when the wind blows, it blows right through me. So I know this doesn't really have much protection. Besides the C-rated chest, no chest armor, C-rated elbow armors, shoulder armors, and a very flimsy back plate. That's all the protection you're gonna get with the mesh jacket. So if you're sliding, it's pretty much, I mean, if you, God forbid, fall, this is like a one-shot thing. So you're pretty much gonna ruin the jacket. Hopefully the protection is enough for your sliding distance so you don't hurt yourself too bad. But definitely this is the most comfortable but the least safe option for Miami summer riding. Over here, I would say this is the second best option. This is kind of a lighter, a thinner leather. Also, it's very important to have great ventilations all around. So for all the leather areas, it's got perforation, and for like the arms, the arm area, where the least amount of impact is going to be expected, it's actually using a fabric construction, so it allows more airflow. And as well as on the side of your body, it's all very air vented materials over there. So, and of course, all the jackets that I have, the interior is, it's got some sort of nice polyester lining. So stop. Okay, so it's got some lining in there, so even if you're wearing it touching your bare skin, it should be okay. It's not gonna be super hot compared to some leather jacket that does not have any lining inside. So this is fairly bearable, and I would say this is the second best option for riding the hot Miami weather. And of course, the best option, but also the least comfortable during hot weather, is your 1.4 millimeter proper leather jacket right over here. And as Alpinestar is so well constructed, the MSRP for this jacket, I think it was on $450, and the MSRP for this leather jacket is around, right now, it's around $200. You can get a good, like, medium build quality leather jacket. In terms of in terms of fitness, in terms of the fit, the Alpinestar fits perfect. It's almost like a body glove. It just wraps your body so nicely, especially the arms, the arm area. The curvature is anatomically correct. And this $200 jacket, it's got some slight curvatures. It's got some like flexible material over here, but it's not curved properly. As you can see, it's like almost a straight line. So if you're riding a standard bike or maybe a sports bike, it's not going to be super comfortable. And if you're riding a cruiser, it should be okay. But again, this is like a in-between option between your mesh super airflow least protection or your all leather geared up full protection but least comfortable option. So there you go. At least you know there's options during there's options for summer hot weather riding. Again, I have all those jackets because during different weather conditions I'm going to be riding different jackets, and of course I always have my rain gear ready. I'm going to be putting up a review for proper rain gear to have for Miami motorcycle riding or hot weather summer motorcycle riding, and that should help you guys if you are also in the same situation that you need a proper rain gear as well for your riding and commuting. So there you have it. So if you guys have any questions about any the topics I've talked about here, which is hot weather riding with proper leather jacket or mesh jacket, feel free to ask me in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to help answer your guys' questions. And if you haven't noticed, this video, it's actually the first video I'm producing using my little handheld gimbal. So hopefully you guys liked the effect of this handheld gimbal, and hopefully the video is a little bit more smoothed out. So yeah, and I hope to make some more videos using the gimbal in the near future. But there you have it. Hope you guys have a great night, and please subscribe or hit the like button if you like my reviews or want to see more similar content. Otherwise, thank you so much and take care.